Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new game called Farlands. The developer was very kind enough to send me this game for free, so we are going to jump in here and test it out again. We had a couple of episodes a while ago, and there's been a lot of updates in this game, and I really enjoy playing this game. It's not something that you normally find. It's not that type of game that you would find out on Steam. There are zombies involved, but they're not like super hardcore, super scary zombies. Although I'm sure as the game progresses, so will the, textures and the models of the zombies and things like that. But first things first, guys, we start off with this stone in our hand. So we need to gather as much wood as possible on day one, avoiding zombies, avoiding NPCs, avoiding everything that we can avoid. If you hear random noises, Copper is up moving about. He really needs to be taking a nap, but unfortunately, he's just not having it right now. So we are just going to deal with it. He's just up stirring. So we did get 2 pieces of tarp, which are lovely. There's horses that we can ride, but we have to craft a saddle for that first. There's a new cave. There's a new, kind of like a mini boss in the cave. It's like a mad scientist, I think is what it's called on the update notes, which is nice. You know, I'm always up for new stuff. I would like to be able to get to the point in this playthrough where we can go check that out because it is so new to the game. I wanted to start over because I think I did quite a bit of work on this game off camera as far as like what we were seeing on the channel. So I have been playing it quite a bit, guys. We had a snowstorm yesterday. I ended up with about 8 inches of snow overall, and I played this game most of the day just to pass the time. It was just me and Copper hanging out at home. My husband was at work. Even though it snowed that much, he still went to work. But yeah, we just hung out around the house, and of course I couldn't go anywhere because, 8 inches of snow. Nah, I'm not getting out on the roads. It's definitely not safe. But we just hung out, guys, and I was playing this game. Really had a lot of fun with it as well. These are now searchable, and they do disappear after you search them. So make sure you grab all of the loot from them. Sometimes I find that they are a bit wonky, and they like have a space in between the loot, and you're not sure if somebody looted them ahead of you, but of course you're the only one in the game. So yeah, grab the hemp as well because we need that to make rope. Thought I saw another piece up there, but that must be some type of weed. There's a helicopter down here as well. I don't think it's searchable at the moment. I think it's kind of just indicates where we kind of landed and what we're doing here on this island. So this little helicopter is just hanging out down here. Hopefully we weren't out in something this rusted, though. I think that indicates midday. So the days do move very swiftly in this game. I mean, like super quick, which I think really needs some type of adjustment or some type of way that we can choose how long we want the days and nights, because unfortunately the days and nights are about the same, and I much prefer, oh dear. Come on, stone. Where would a stone, if I was a stone, where would I be? I would be out in the open so someone could use me for, gathering resources. But anyway, just look for a stone because I did break mine, unfortunately. I don't think we have any. We do have stone on us, so we can go ahead and craft ourselves a rock. Not that big of a deal. I didn't realize it was even an option because I didn't know that we had already harvested some stone. So first things first, guys, when you're out and about today on the day one, make sure that you grab stone, make sure that you grab wood, because you are desperately going to need it. There's some wheat, I think, down here. So we're going to grab that as well if we can. Our stamina's getting a little bit low, but that's okay. I am trying to grab a few stone just so we'll have them. That is wheat. So let's go ahead and do that. There's a zombie up there, which means we probably should craft ourselves a couple of spears also. Let's just do that. Get those guys working. Oh, that's not a zombie. That's a guy with a gun. So you start out day one with these guys that already have guns, and that's just not even cool because they are difficult to deal with. I mean, you basically just run away from them. That's all I know to do with them. So, where shall we build? There's a zombie. Let's just go up here and see what we can do with him, if we can take him out or not. Hey there, zombie guy. I mean, they're not too extremely difficult. You know, make sure you loot their body because you do get some pretty random stuff from them. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything this time. I was hopeful for a little bit of cloth. That would have been nice. Let's just grab the aloe and the sand. Make sure you grab all the sand and mud that you can grab. If you can find mud. I don't know why there's no mud out today. Okay, here's a little tiny bit. So Mr. Shooty Up Gun NPC is down there hanging out. I don't know what his name is. We should just name him something. But anyway, let's just have a little look-see around up here. There's another piece of mud. I think we need 3 pieces of mud to build a furnace. But we're nowhere near that at this point. Would like to grab them, though, just to be on the safe side of things. Let's just see what we got going on in here. This does kind of wear down your spear pretty quickly, which is not good. I'm looking for a place that has water, but I don't really see one. I don't know this map very well. I do know that the road kind of takes you places, of course. Sometimes they're pretty nice places. Hit to unlock. Potato chips, not bad. Rope, not bad. Some wheat, again, not bad at all. Okay, I was looking for a place with a tiny bit of water. Didn't realize this place was even here. Okay, so where are we on the map? We are right here. There's a bigger pond area over here. But I think, for now... Oh, there's several caves. I think for now, I'd like to be closer to the road. I don't know why. But it seems like a good idea. Let's just look over here and see what's going on over this direction. Okay, so probably the road. Yes, definitely the road. Okay, let's just have a little look at the map again. There's not water there. I need to head back over this direction. Because I would like to have a bit more water. Just to be able to build a tiny bit. Get started. Get ourselves a base set up. I have something in mind that I would like to build. Unfortunately, it's going to take a lot of resources to get it done. I'd like to build sort of a 2-story base. Something that isn't too difficult, really. Okay, that place probably has some good loot in it. But I wonder if I could grab some meat from this pig. They don't seem too vicious. Just see if I could stab him to death. I need an arrow, a bow and arrow. Those things work wonderfully. Let's just head through these trees. I think the water's just over here. It is. Very lovely. And the road is very, very close by as well. So what I think I'm going to do is kind of build over here. Just because it is close to the trees. There's trees that, like on both sides of this. So I think this would be a good place to start building. Unfortunately, that means night is coming very, very quickly. Just put you up here and you up here. And the tarps as well. We are going to build ourselves a building hammer, which you do need. Let's see what else we can build. We need the crafting bench and a campfire. We can make some dough with our wheat. It's food, guys. It really is all about surviving and food and water. Weapons, we have a spear. We don't have a need for arrows at the moment because we don't have a bow. Okay, so with our building hammer, let's get started building. Okay, I thought I heard a zombie. I think it's like relatively far away, right over there. Okay, so let's just build right on the ground, if possible. Maybe we'll build like right here. I'm going to build kind of out over the water a bit. And it's okay, guys, if this kind of goes back in here, because I'm not really too concerned about it. Okay, so what we're going to do on the first floor is we're going to build all walls and no windows or anything. And that's okay. So we're already out of wood. This is very, very expensive, guys. It's a very expensive building game. And it is going to get dark very, very soon. So I'm just going to spend a few moments gathering some wood here in the dark and trying to not die. Okay, so it is now morning and it's raining out, but that's okay. Rain's not a bad thing. I placed my fire here. I also placed the workbench down. We have a lot of things we can craft in here as well. I want to get a stone axe and a stone pickaxe. And then we have some spears already, so that's not a big deal. But I want to get a storage container. A door would be lovely because we can craft the doorway with the building hammer, and I wanted to show you guys that. But if you want to build a door, well, I don't have enough wood for that. That's not good. I have one piece of wood. Not good. Not good at all. Let me go ahead and place this storage container, and then we'll start placing some things away so that we're able to get out and do more looting this morning. Our bread, we're going to hang on to it. This stone, we probably don't need it. Probably should take it with me, though, just to be on the safe side of things. Get out of here. Get out of my house. Out of my house. Come on, spear. Why didn't you work? Caused me to get hit, take some damage there, but that's okay. Come on. So it's been like this nonstop throughout the night as well. We didn't get a lot of rest at all. I tried to stay as quiet as possible in the base. Unfortunately, I don't think noise really affects these guys at all. There's a buggy over here. We can just search that. Ooh, a battery and some metal sheets. That's very good loot, guys. If you have not played this, that is like the loot you want to find on the very first day because it's lovely. There's some shadow issues there. That's just not really looking normal. That's okay. I'm sure the developer is working hard on this, trying to get it fixed. Again, this is early access. If you can't tell by the big words in the middle of the screen, at the top of the screen, it is an early access game, and it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of little quirky things that kind of make you giggle a little bit. That's okay. That's not a bad thing at all. That deer looks kind of interesting and yummy. We have a pickaxe. I probably should bring it down, move these skulls out of the way, move this out of the way. I didn't put everything away that I intended to, and that's okay too, because we're just going to grab a few resources. We're going to craft a furnace today, hopefully. And then we are going to try to survive another day. We're getting pretty hungry. We don't have very much food, so it would be nice to go over and check out that location that we passed on our way over here. Mud is a good thing. We need mud. We need mud for the furnace. I would like to grab that wheat and the hemp that I do see in the screen. Unfortunately, I don't know if this stuff despawns or not. So I was going to say, unfortunately, it might despawn before we've had a chance to get over here. But I don't think it despawns. I'm not sure about that. I know that you can leave kind of stuff lying on the ground and it doesn't despawn. If you hear Copper again, he's just playing with something. He's a little bit noisy today. He wants to get out and play in the snow. He absolutely loves the snow. If you see those guys down there with the brown shirt on, those are the ones that wield the guns that you definitely don't want to have to deal with right away. So we are going to get away from him. Unfortunately, the hemp was over in that direction and we did not grab it. We were not able to grab it because of the guy with the gun. Would like to get this chicken because he does give us eggs. But I don't really know what to do with the eggs right now. Okay, so there is some more wheat over here. We can use that to craft bread. I think the food needs reworked a bit in this game. I know that, again, early access. I think the food consumption needs reworked simply because it does require you to have a lot of food per day. It takes a lot of food to fill you up as well. Okay, Shooty Man is here. He's just shooting at me. You know. Not really interested in too much other than killing me, unfortunately. I don't know where he even was. I think he's way over at the tip of my spear. Way over on that mountain range. There's something over there. I don't know if it's him or not, but there's definitely something over there. Okay, so let's try to build ourselves a doorway. And a door. We have a door. Let's place that. Place. Not bad. I also want to put some stuff away here as well. We have some potato chips. Let's just go ahead and consume those. We do need the food. We have bread that we crafted. We have mud, stone, coal. These things are used for later. The wheat we can turn into dough. These tarps are lovely. I do want to make sure I put those in there. The skulls, I have no idea what to do with those. We're just going to hang on to them, though. They might be beneficial at some point. Pumpkins, watermelons, all this food items, I do want to hang on to those. Split 3 wood here. Ever how many items you place into the fire, that's how many pieces of wood you need. So 1 dough plus 1 fuel gives us 1 piece of bread. Or 1 loaf of bread. It just says 1 bread. So there's that. Again, very dangerous to be out. I do see Shooty Boy. He's just over right there going up that direction. So I'm surprised we didn't die, honestly. But we're going to head over. I just want to grab that piece of bread. It doesn't go bad in here. So we are going to head over a bit and search the location that we did pass on the way over here. Okay, so let's just head down here and grab the loot from this buggy. Because it would be nice to have. Those metal sheets are lovely. So that was a little bit random. There was only 2 or 1 thing in there, but it sounded like there was 2 things in there. We're going to see if we can search this facility over here. Maybe there's hopefully not an NPC in there. Those guys are deadly and dangerous, and I don't like them at all because they shoot at us, as you can tell. It would be nice to have some armor. We do need to kill a couple more animals. We need the leather. I'm getting too close to this guy to try to kill him. We need the leather, of course, to be able to make some clothing to help our person along with some armor. Just grab the mud. Mud is definitely necessary. We need it to craft some farm plots as well. Okay. So is there any loot in here? I mean, there looks to be some type of military crate. Oh dear. What on earth? Okay, this is a big guy. Whoa. That would be dangerous to be on the wrong side of that. Okay. Poke him in the head so that he doesn't get too mad and start swinging at us. That would be okay. Oh dear, he does a lot of damage. Okay. Apparently so do we with the spear. We got an iron ore from him. That's pretty good loot, guys. It really is. There's a chicken here. I don't know how that chicken took more than 1 hit, but it did. I think we only get eggs from the chicken, and we used to get meat from the chickens, which was nice. We had plenty of food. We didn't really have to worry about food at all. Binoculars. That's interesting. And a pistol. Very lovely. A titanium ore and some dynamite. That's nice. I wonder if we get more ores from the caves. than we do from just the regular standard world here. Let's just grab the sulfur. We're gonna need it anyway. Okay, let's grab the wheat. We're gonna need it for food. And hopefully there's no one in here. Okay. Looks pretty empty. So this is a good place. Don't know what we need two pairs of binoculars for. But this looks like a good location to start out with, like on day one, because you can grab some pretty nice loot from here. Flashlight, some canned soup, and hopefully we'll get something great over here. More canned soup. I wish they would stack. Unfortunately, they won't. So what can we get rid of? The one piece of mud? Potentially? I think that's pretty good idea. Pretty good idea. Okay, so let's get back over to our location and see if we can put some more loot away. We do have a tiny bit of wood. Hopefully we can craft another storage unit. I should probably grab some wood on the way over there, though, because, you know, we need more wood to build. I do want to build a bit further out into the water as well. You can get better tools. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. There's a guy with a gun in the road. Just over the hillside here. And then this guy was here. I thought for sure we were going to die. Okay, so we have 2 pieces of cloth from that guy. That's not bad. Okay, let's try to get over here without dying. It's already dark again. This is what I'm talking about, guys. With the day and night cycle being just too short. It's already dark out, so I'm just going to craft another one of these. You craft them over here in the workbench. Just here. And yeah, I'm going to try to get that done and hopefully get some of this loot put away and see what else we can build for tomorrow. Okay, so we have crafted ourselves a furnace. It is 10 stone and 3 mud. That's why we picked that up early. We need an anvil now, which means we need iron ingots. And to craft those, we need to get the furnace placed and get some ores and things refining. I'm really trying my best here to, well, to not die for one. And I need to pick that up because that's definitely not the location. I thought I heard a zombie coming over here. I'm not sure that I did now. Okay, so let's just see if we can expand on this a bit. Sometimes you have to just kind of work with it. And it won't necessarily snap at first. And then when you get it to a location that it'll just take off from there. So I probably will extend this over maybe on the second story and not place it down here because there's no point. But I do want to get that done. I also need to get some more wood and things chopped because we just don't have enough wood. So I probably will spend some time off camera doing that as well. And trying to get some of this stuff placed so that it isn't in the way, really. I also want to do one more thing before we end this episode. I want to get a drying rack, but first I need a bit more wood. So let's just grab another tree or 2. Did you guys see that guy up there hanging out? Wanting to shoot me, I'm sure of that. Let's just head on over here and grab a tree from this area. We don't need very much wood, but that's okay. We'll just grab as little as we need or as much as we can grab. It doesn't really matter to me. I do have to spend some time getting some trees chopped down. All of that lovely stuff. Just so we're able to continue with this series a bit longer. I don't know exactly how long we're going to, carry on with this. But I would like to move it along at a nice pace so that we're able to at least show some of the new things. The NPCs wandering the map are definitely new. That was not going on when we first played this. I don't think there was this many animals out either, but I could be very much mistaken. Okay, so now we should be able to place the furnace now. Let's just go back to regular wooden walls because we don't need anything too crazy here. Keep pressing the wrong button. We have just enough wood for another foundation piece, which is fine. But sometimes you just kind of have to move it around a bit to make sure that you get it in a location that it'll work. So let's go ahead now and get out of this building hammer for one thing, and then we're going to place this furnace. You can press R to rotate it a bit. I'm going to place it out here so hopefully it doesn't get damaged, because they tend to break a lot of things. That's why I want to move everything upstairs, so if they do break in the base, there's not really anything down here that they can destroy right away. I do want to place the iron in here. Unfortunately, we don't have any more wood, so we're going to have to work on that as well. I will be doing that off camera. I'll probably spend some time, a couple of days, getting some resources together so that we're able to continue moving this series along a bit. I'll also harvest as much of the ores as I can. I probably won't head out to any of the significant POIs here. We did go over to this location. I'm not quite sure what's over here yet. Maybe we went over here. I'm not sure yet. But either way, yeah, we're going to have to head out to another location, and then maybe in the next episode. This looks like a very hard cave area here because it's red. The others are yellow, meaning that they are more difficult than the green places to loot. There is a medical facility over here. There might even be one here, which I assume there is, but I've never been to it. So we're going to have to head out to these locations. There is this helicopter area over here as well, so maybe we can get out to that. I've never been over to the desert area yet. There seems to be a truck over here. Maybe that would be a good thing to have. I know we can grab a worker for ourselves. I'm not sure how well he will do. Might not live very long based on the amount of shooting people in the game currently. Let's put the mud back, the sulfur as well. We don't have any titanium except for the one piece that we did grab. Okay, so I meant to grab enough wood to be able to craft the drying rack, but I did not do that. I hear a zombie. Hey there, kind zombie, sir. How are you today? Not very friendly. A little bit irritated as well. Maybe he's just not having a good day. There's another zombie over there, but there's also this luggage down here. I definitely did not intend to spend another full day grabbing material that we needed, but having it is not a bad thing. I'll try to grab that iron over there as well because we are refining it currently. Well, when we get a little bit of wood, we will. Okay, so let's just see what's going on. There's another shooting guy over there. If we kill those guys, I wonder if we can grab their guns. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, zombie fine sir. Not a big fan of your arms swinging every direction because, you know, you could accidentally put an eye out like that. Anyway, let's get just another tree or two, and then we're going to head over and craft the drying rack. Unfortunately, this is the part of the game that is the grindy part, chopping trees. When we get the helper NPC, I don't know where he's at exactly, but when we get him, he'll be able to chop wood, gather resources, stone, all of that lovely stuff for us, so it won't be nearly as bad and nearly as difficult for us. Okay, I don't know where that shooting man went. Maybe he's just over that hillside a bit, but that's okay. Okay, this is going to be the last tree that we get for the day. And then we are headed back to the base. I do want to grab this. This is iron here. So I do want to grab it because we can just throw it in the forge or the furnace with the other iron that we do have. And yeah, I think we're doing okay for day 3. Again, I didn't intend to record a day 3. Unfortunately, it just happened. And hopefully this video isn't too long. going on with this guy? He's just over here swinging away at nothing. Hey there, how are you? Just getting your exercise in and somebody just comes up and pokes you with a stick. That's not even cool. Anyway, let's just jump in here. Get ourselves a drying rack crafted. We need some rope. We have that over here. We have it on us, actually. Okay, drying rack. Where are you? Right there. Campfire. We already have that, so we don't need to worry about that too much. We can craft ourselves a bow now with a couple of arrows would be lovely. Let's just get that going as well. I'm just going to craft all the stone that we have into stone arrows because they are very, very nice to have. Okay, let's just split 9 pieces of wood here and get that going. Not bad. Not bad at all, guys. It really isn't bad. Okay. Let's just have a little peek out here. Let's get our drying rack placed. Then we're going to get out and get some food, hopefully, as well at some point. But now, if we do get out and grab some food, at least we'll have a place to put it. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.